is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Upamecano cuts it out.
And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Kimmich plays it short.
Oh, shooting chance!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And one more try! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Ligt. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Pedri.
He's having a go!
Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. McAllister pinches it off him. Oh, Red, nice interception. Konate. Aimed beyond the defence. Foot in. Throw in. De Ligt. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chooses to go cross-field. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now he's off and running. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha gets into some space. And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on. It's Son Heung-min! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
They want to be quick to recover this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Spread neatly. Mbappe. Pedri. McAllister. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Somewhat off target. Son Heung-min. Can he finish? They are rampant. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Mbappe, and the shot! And he hits the net! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So is this the start of a comeback? It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich goes short. He's got the shot away! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Costa Curta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So, third corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That looks a good ball through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That is a little undercooked. Big chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And we hit half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Vitinha. Got a shot away! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Rice to McAllister. Pedri. Robertson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. McAllister. Mbappe, who's set up one goal so far. Caught offside that time. Robertson. Mbappe. For Rice. Kimmich does well to get it back.
They've got to make this nice and quick. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Mbappe. This might spell danger. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Konate,
L'affluenza di quest'oggi
almost
è
an
di
hour gone.
28.997 spettatori.
Pedri, McAllister. Rafinha. McAllister. Pedri. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
It is a corner, good chance. Cleared away. And it's hoisted clear. And it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! Yamal tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Saka to come on. A change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Pedri. Robertson. Kimmich. Clips it so gently. Into the last quarter of an hour. That's a good run he's making there. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich. No way through. Pedri. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's McAllister. Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rice gets a foot in here. And he's picked out the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. Robertson, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
McAllister. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. He's found the way through. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking for the runner. Tries a shot! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we... Oh, what has happened here? Decent hit! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Torres. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they've got rid. Quarter of an hour played. Bellingham. Now it's Totti. Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe and Torres! That's a sharp pass. Bellingham, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a really well-measured ball. He could be in here. Now it's McAllister. And the counter is on. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He's found some... Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, has another go! In he goes again. Really well taken goal. And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? There's the hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Totti actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Now it's Bellingham. Now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Hernandez picks it up out wide. Pinches it off him. McAllister. Guardiola. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Hernandez. Van Dijk. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Owen. It's a pretty loose pass. Madrid have got it back, and they'll have another go. Oh, super find. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Il quarto uomo indica
Bellingham.
2 minuti di recupero.
It's out for a goal kick. Bastoni gathers from the goal kick. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. What
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. That was good alertness. Now it's Messi. Who perfectly measured that. McAllister. And the ball's gone astray. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi, nice interception, well timed. Great defending, strong and determined. Owen, and it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Totti. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Torres. That looks a good ball through. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Torres. And he's being shifted off it. Looking for the run. Owen. Oh, this is a terrific run.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front
29.950
players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Luis Suarez.
He's got the shot away! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That's a little off target. McAllister.
Can he put it away? And one more try.
Nicely weighted ball.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible...
Oh, shooting chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Musiala, Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Bellingham. Musiala puts his foot on the gas. Hernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. Played out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Fernando Torres.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That pass has been well intercepted. That is a great...
Can he finish? Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Bellingham. Hernandez attempts a clearance. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh,
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. The fullback is in acres of space here.
he rises!
Oh, that was a brilliant... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much
Hello,
riding on it,
everybody, and
but
welcome
it
to
is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
He's had a hit! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant... Oh, terrible pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? Thuram. Isco gets his pass away.
Shot a goal! Sticks it away! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's Stones. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Mbappe with a real chance here.
Mbappe!
And we have our very first corner. Got nowhere to hide after that one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Stones. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ball swung in.
Up he goes!
Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And he was quick to react. Thuram. Isco. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Romero. And now the breakaway. Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi.
Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Konate sends it crossfield. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Stones.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Isco will set up 2 goals. And here's Thuram. Oh, super ball. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. Olise. Oh, good spread. And they've switched it over to the other side. Mbappe.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's gone back to the keeper. And that has left him in a heap. Saka could try cutting inside here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pedri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedri. Oh, good read.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, and he's through the middle. The referee's awarded a free kick. Upamecano. Stones. Alexander-Arnold gets a... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Robertson. Bit too much weight on the pass.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Alexander-Arnold. Olise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Isco. Stones. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe is herring after that one. He's in plenty of space here. He's found the way through. Showing good feet. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Cleared without hesitation. Stones. Has a shot! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw! And they are cruising away. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Stones demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
71,649.
A case now of complete control. Goalkeeper's ball.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Thuram. And here's Isco.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Van Dijk running with the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time and again they are repelled. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's looking wide. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception, well timed. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saka. Oh, easy pickings there. Alexander-Arnold. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Stones. Isco. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a superb pass.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Substitution on the field. Number
Messi
13.
taking charge of the dead ball.
Well,
Number
distance
20,
doesn't dissuade him.
Mbappe.
He has the requisite
Number
power.
22, Isco. Coming on the
No,
field.
not quite.
Number 4, Erling Haaland. Number 8, Savinho. Number 7, Kroos.
Well, they've got it again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's beautifully weighted. Romero.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pedri. Olise. Messi. Has another go! This time, surely! Oh, he's been caught napping. Referee has just said play on. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Strong running down that left flank. Haaland. That is lovely. He's going for goal! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. And it's Fernando Torres, Ribéry, now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Fernando Torres, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Header! Rodri gets it away. Fernando Torres. He's had a hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Torres. Messi gets his pass away. Rodri does really well there, he is strong. Alexander-Arnold. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now that's well seen too. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's another good win of the ball. Robertson doing full tilt down the left. Oh, super ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Ribéry. Toure did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's back. Oh, that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, smashing header! Cleared without hesitation, and he's following up! Turns and goes back. Iniesta cross, a mighty effort! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Robertson. 30 minutes gone. That has not gone well. And back to the keeper they go. Robertson. Neymar. Oh, now the finish! They've done it! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And that has added a whole new complexion. He's had a shot! No mistake! And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And now he has two.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Neymar.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ribery.
Ribery.
And that'll do under the circumstances.
And here's Torres.
McAllister.
2 added minutes has
Back
been
into the
indicated.
great hit! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's missed.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. There's the whistle then to start the second half.
And it's Messi. McAllister. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. That has been cut short. Mbappe finds himself offside. Torres. Lobbed in behind. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Iniesta. Neymar. He's found.
Decent hit!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Fernando Torres.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Corner number 2 then.
There's the header! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
So we've reached the hour mark. And here's Neymar. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ribéry. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Rodri. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Corner. So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. Chance! He scores! And they're back in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And that is a little undercooked. Alexander-Arnold. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mbappe. That's very neat. McAllister. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back in. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's a little off target. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Mbappe! Great chance! Oh, taken with style! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Neymar.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Number 13.
Credit where it's
Modric.
due. This is great
Number
attitude.
9.
Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Alexander-Arnold, and he's managed to get free.
Fernando, he
There will be
rises!
3 minutes added time.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Fernando Torres certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. He's in, surely! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he was quick to react. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Messi, Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Messi, well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Messi chasing after it. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, what a mistake! It's in!
Well, one score, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the pass is intercepted. That has not gone well. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bullet. Mateus. And he's intervened well there. Looks to go up and over. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi, very much a man of this moment. McAllister, oh, good spread. Swept in. And the keeper's in command. Could move up a gear here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's looking to set free a runner. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And the shot! And here's Mbappe.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Hernandez. Olise to McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. He's in plenty of space here. Messi! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Chouameni, he's looking for the runner here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, they've got it again. And here's Hullet. Olise.
Ci
Van
sarà un
Dijk.
minuto di recupero.
Mbappe. Olise. Can he get it through? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Driving forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. And here's Cruyff. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Cannavaro. And it's Cruyff. Messi. He's Mateus! And he has kept it out somehow.
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Konate tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cristiano Ronaldo distributed tidily. And Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's found support out wide. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. He's under a lot of pressure there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
514 spettatori.
Just eases him off the ball. And Cruyff! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Hernandez. Van Dijk. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Olise. Mbappe. Hernandez. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he thumps it clear. Taken back almost at once. Messi. Mate.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he put it away?
And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the level of urgency is shot up, and that's promising. Now to maintain it.
Swung over. Konate makes the interception. He's found the way through.
Cristiano Ronaldo!
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that is a little undercooked. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Into the last 5 minutes.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Manchester United have their third corner.
He's got the shot away!
Could be danger here.
He's had a hit!
Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
He has found the way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's been picked.
And the finish!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's heaved it away. Back in possession and ready to go again.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. And he cuts out the supply.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's McAllister.
Mbappe!
Well read. And the danger is averted. Deftly away. McAllister.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Número 20.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Foot in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the ball is out of play. And it's Jordi Alba. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Marco. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out towards the flank. Out of play for a throw.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Saka. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And we have our very first corner. Konate clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri is the guilty party there.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
DiMarco. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. That's a little off target. Foden.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't.
He rises! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
Adams. DiMarco stood up well to him there. McAllister did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He's played him through.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, good-looking ball. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Alexander-Arnold. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running...
Oh, smashing header! Sticks it away! Barcelona are back in business!
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Up he goes! He can get that clear.
Pedri. Mbappe
Goes on a charge down the left.
That has been cut short. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Saka
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Saka providing an outlet on that flank.
It's a mighty effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back in once more. He's got full.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Saka looks to get on the end of this. Saka has it out wide and in space.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And that's definitely not his best.
Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And there's the end of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a seguire le indicazioni delle forze dell'ordine visualizzate a breve sul maxi schermo.
And so we're off again.
DiMarco.
Jordi Alba. Pickford catches it safely. And that's not going to reach.
Now he's off and running. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. McAllister. Conte. He's got space in the area. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. Could Cristiano Ronaldo! Tchouaméni gets rid without sophistication. Alexander-Arnold. That's cause for mild irritation.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 28.599 spettatori.
And it's Jordi Alba. We expected better, and so did he. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
He's got away.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Alexander-Arnold. Konate somewhat off target. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Terrific header! Sends it crossfield. Mbappe. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Conte. Robertson. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kostic with the cross. And that's a throw-in. Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Kostic. Big header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Koundé makes the interception. Mbappe. Pedri. Just 5 minutes left. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chouameni gets it away. McAllister. Could have here their final chance.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Brilliantly cut out. Bastoni can get it clear. That's that, the end. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Signore e
Without a
signori,
doubt, it is the week's
benvenuti
most
all'incontro di
eagerly
oggi
awaited
tra-
contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with...
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
To get them off and running.
The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Rivaldo. And hit Romario! And that was very necessary. Real chance here! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Nicked it back promptly. Son Heung-min. Now it's Pedri. Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. He saw the danger.
Gets his head to it!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
David Villa. He's picked his way through. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rivaldo. Now it's Romario. Romario unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. David Villa.
And here's a chance. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Fiddles it through. Konate spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Looking for the runner. Always onto this. David Villa. Foot in. Messi. David Villa. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That has not gone well. Played into space out wide. David Villa. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, good ball! McAllister. Oh, this looks sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Izarazu. Oh, that's nice. Well, that defending is unapologetically...
Have a shot!
Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Villa knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
It's good running with the ball. Messi in acres of space out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Romario. David Villa. Oh, super find. Oh, not quite.
It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
No,
recupero.
that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Gets his pass away. He's played him through. Lovely ball and a real...
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi a dare il proprio contributo alla nostra fondazione per l'aiuto alle popolazioni più povere.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Mbappe. Now it's Romario. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe, he's through and all alone. Cannavaro. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Son Heung-min. Hernandez. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that was vital. Alcantara. Well, played right into his path. And now the hit! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Pedri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink.
Oh no, what has happened here? Almost an hour gone. Interesting ball. Can he spark a counter here? No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe! And the shot! And it's Messi. McAllister. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe might just make this. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Son Heung-min. Played back. And that has put paid to that. McAllister is sport. He's one-on-one! And he's found the way past. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Rivaldo. Taken back almost at once. Alexander-Arnold. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pedri. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. Alexander-Arnold. In with a header! And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that is a little undercooked. Son Heung-min. McAllister.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And it's Messi.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It is a corner, good chance. It's their second corner of the game.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 41, numero 18, numero 7, Via. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, Messi, il numero 20, Fernando Torres, il numero 3, il numero 13, cambio di giocatori.
In for a header! No, not the best of headers. Valverde. Rice. For Valverde.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Mbappe. Olise.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Chance! He's cut it out, looking for the runner. Messi. Well, played right into his path. He's picked his way through. Batistuta. Batistuta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Went to Batistuta. And it's Belletti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Belletti delivers with whip.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And here's Batistuta. Has a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Gets his pass away. Now it's Messi. Now there's the clearance. Interesting ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Hernandez deals with that comfortably. No, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour played. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. And the shot! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Van der Vaart. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a grab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Vieira. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, that's a very... Tries a shot! It's in! First blood drawn.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the header! Harmlessly behind. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's in space and looking for options. It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Van der Vaart wins the duel this time. Nicely spread. Messi. The fullback is in acres of space here. He is just caressing the ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Goes in for the header! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One perfect ball, one perfect header.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's taking no chances there. And now it's a race for the ball, and he's there to get it away. Hernandez, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAllister, Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri, and reclaimed it in a trice. No way through, so it's Son Heung-min! Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri. Son Heung-min, who does have an assist to his name. Dink through. Oh, it's Batistuta.
Hits one! He's delivered all right!
The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ball's gone astray.
Messi. And the counter is on.
McAllister. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get free. Van der Vaart goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Now it's Lewandowski.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Batistuta. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, smashing header!
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Messi does really well to
28.997
win the ball
spettatori.
there. Vieira. Van der Vaart gets into some space. Konate. McAllister. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Van der Vaart. Konate. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner.
Up he goes! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear.
Van der Vaart has got himself a free kick.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So, another set play.
They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Terrific header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
McAllister couldn't squeeze it through. Looking here to chip it through.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Cambio di giocatori.
So there's going to be another change here. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he was quick to react. He could be in here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance and it may do the trick.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Could have here their final chance.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Beckham. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Yeah. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ribéry.
That's an errant pass. Yeah.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that's it.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
And here's Batistuta. Now that's well seen too.
And the counter is on.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of Europe's most coveted midfielders when he was on the market, and often seen as an integral component in the next generation of Spanish midfielders. He's got that outstanding quality of being able to shield the ball particularly well, and that is key to any holding midfielder.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Torres! That was superb goalkeeping.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
We get a throw in.
Lovely bit of skill.
It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maradona goes sliding in. And it's Alaba. Rodri. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri with a definite foul there.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Alvarez. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bellingham. And here's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now the finish! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Not much more than a
formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Konate.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Konate.
Venezia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
McAllister cuts it out. Fernando Torres. Bastoni. Alaba. And here's Batistuta. Batistuta has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Great chance here from position A1. Schneider! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's gone looking for safety. And back to the goalkeeper. Baresi. Rodri. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Spread out to the left.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bellingham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's found a way through. And here's Alvarez. And here's Bellingham. Cafu. And it's Schneider. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No way through. Alaba. Here's Rodri. Alaba. Bastoni.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Here's Rodri. Bastoni. Baresi. Cafu. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. And there's the end of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri to Messi. Maradona.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Cafu.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's gone for a throw-in. He won't be happy with that one. Looks for the finish. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18, numero 20, numero 22. Schneider. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 8, Griezmann. Il numero 14.
Cleared away. That's a sharp pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. And it's Fernando Torres. Rodri wins the duel this time.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cafu. Now it's Griezmann. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And he's going to be disappointed with that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Alaba. Rodri. Alexander-Arnold. McAllister. No, again, there's no way through. Guti. Bellingham. And it's Griezmann. Cafu.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Corner number 2 then. Guti with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Guti. He is just caressing the ball. Rodri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Guti. Here's Rodri. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
McAllister has given away a free kick.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
4. Cambio di giocatori.
Olise. And it's Fernando Torres. That is good alertness. Baresi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's beaten the last man, and that is expertly dealt with. Diogo Costa with the clearance. That's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Zico. Alaba. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, such a clever touch. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Venezia have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. It's gone backwards.
Yeah, probably the best option. It had to go back.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. Cafu. Griezmann. Oh, that's a fine interception. Venezia get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
Very
recupero.
nicely done. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he put it away? Oh, here we go. And he hits the net. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Venezia, and that will be the final act. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Nielsen.
Now here's a fine representative for the...
And the finish!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Hernandez. It's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. Kimmich. Nielsen. Costa Curta. Spread neatly. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed...
And Messi! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
McAllister. It's Pedri.
Son Heung-min.
And that is expertly dealt with.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Messi, he's found a way through.
That is lovely. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here comes the corner.
Arsenal with the corner, there first.
And he's there to clear it. Has a shot! Good effort first time.
Stoichkov really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Konate with the clearance. They get a throw in. And here's Messi.
McAllister. Son Heung-min. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold
Is charging up on the overlap.
Bellingham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim.
There's the shot! Goal! Arsenal!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 21.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Can he put it away? And he hits the net. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Son Heung-min. Hernandez. Nicely weighted ball. It's Pedri. Rice. Danielson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Interesting ball. Danielson. It's a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice. Alexander-Arnold. Rice. And Alexander-Arnold. Messi. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Son Heung-min.
Now the finish! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Odo. Now Costa Curta. Danielson.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Costa
di
Curta.
recupero.
To Danielson. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. And it's Stoichkov. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's cut it out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un marsupio nero e blu contatti subito il più vicino membro dello staff.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Kimmich. Oh, good read. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Van Bouten. Kimmich. Has a look and plays it forward. Dink through. Pickford can pick that up.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Beckenbauer. Kimmich. Danielson. Roberto Baggio! Pedri. Looking for the runner. Messi. Pedri. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. And that has put paid to that. Son Heung-min unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pedri. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Danielson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. Arsenal have their third corner. Rice gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. And Stoichkov! Surely now they are well and
truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control. Messi. Looking for options for movement.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rice. And that's been won straight back. And here's Mbappe. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short.
Real chance!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Shapes to shoot!
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Chance here to counter. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Otto is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Mbappe.
Son Heung-min. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably.
Corner.
Is their second corner of the game. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Kimmich. And here's Stoichkov. Otto makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kimmich. Konate calmly anticipates. Son Heung-min.
Mbappe.
Now it's Mbappe. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's got away. Messi. It'll be a throw-in. Hernandez. Son Heung-min.
And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy. Seriously rapid Serginho. What can you expect from him?
And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Mbappe at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe. Gently done. Now he's off and running. Now it's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. Van Dijk. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mbappe. Maradona. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that was as close to... And the shots! And the ball's come loose here. Hernandez. He's had it taken off him. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now that's well seen too. Musiala. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. McAllister. And it's Messi. To Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Musiala. McAllister. Lobbed in behind. Played into space out wide. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Musiala. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez. That's a little off target.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Maradona. Mbappe. Here's Rodri. And it's Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. Musiala. To McAllister. Messi. This might spell danger. Costa Curta with a fine tackle. Serginho. And it's Maradona. Oh, and he's through the middle. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Musiala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hernandez. Drilled in low. And that has been cleared. Serginho. And it's Maradona. He has found the way through. Batistuta. Great challenge, time to perfection. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. And that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball he's in! And Batistuta!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's tries a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pinches it off him. No way through. Maradona. Mbappe. Hernandez. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Batistuta. Maradona. Look at the space here. Batistuta! And that has skinned the post.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.950 spettatori.
Mbappe. Serginho. Batistuta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri. And Maradona. Mbappe. Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. McAllister. Mbappe. Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Maradona. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. To Musiala. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he get onto this? That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Musiala. That's beautifully weighted.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This is promising.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, Cristiano Ronaldo. Numero 9, Messi.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Numero 5.
Now it's Neymar.
Numero 8.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Fernando Torres. Il numero 17. Il numero 4. Il numero 41.
To set free a runner.
24. Attenzione, un cambio.
That has been knocked clear. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Great chance! Neymar! What about that one? And that may just do it! Well, there was to be no other outcome. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
The ball's gone astray. Pedri touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's away we go then.
Van Dijk, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper stalwart.
That's an excellent interception.
Cleared without complication.
Beckenbauer.
And here's Messi. Shot Iniesta!
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ajax with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Oh, that's nice.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's
Goes for finesse.
That has not worked out as planned.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Messi.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's a good ball.
He's had a hit!
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Iniesta. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. No way through.
Messi.
David Villa.
Great chance! Goal! Ajax!
And Ajax take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Ajax have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Beckenbauer.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alexander-Arnold.
And here's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Figo. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
It's Figo! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Davids, aim forwards. 15 minutes till half-time. Messi.
There's the shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here. He is just caressing the ball. Balde tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. And they're back on the ball again. He won't be happy with that one.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Pete.
Now the finish! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van Dijk.
Ajax are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
No, again there's no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Iniesta. And here's Messi. Caught offside that time. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Koundé. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that could set him on his way. Played into space out wide. No, he is not giving anything away. And here's Mbappe. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And the first half is done. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he latch on to this? And he's managed to get free.
Decent hit! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Alexander-Arnold. Ribéry. Some good work on the right flank here. And Alexander-Arnold. And they win it back again. Out to the left it goes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Valverde. He's found a way through. Sends it crossfield. Yamal. Messi. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Ribéry, he is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked his way through. It's a decent-looking cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That'll be a throw-in.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 29.830
60 minutes
spettatori.
played. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Figo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Very nicely done. Robertson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's got space in the area.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
David Villa. Messi.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi.
Messi! He has done it!
Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Played out to the right.
Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
There's a real appetite.
David Villa! He should have put that one away.
Villa really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Ajax have their second corner now. And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Messi.
He's got the shot away!
And he's there to belt it away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Messi.
Schneider.
He's cut it out.
Ajax can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
He is through here.
Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Valverde.
Mbappe.
Son Heung-min.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mbappe!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Pickford with the clearance. And the referee brings it to a close.
Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.